success, titles, trophies. He'd love to win this again. I'm absolutely certain in the back of his mind he's thinking, I can beat Van Barneveld, Lewis and Taylor to win it. And he would love to do that.
78.
Well, he certainly would. We know he's got an unbelievable game, but so has his opponent, Adrian Lewis,
77.
a two-time world champion, and on his day can really pound the treble 20. And as I say that, Adrian Lewis, just a deflection into that treble 1. I talked about, you know, one dart in the leg can cost you that leg.
79.
And both players have got to tighten up. Loose darts. It was a very loose dart.
Puzzled look on the face
77.
of Adrian Lewis. First to 11, as will be the final, best of 21. Good recovery from Van Gerwen after the single one. Nip and tuck in this opening leg. And, a little breeze goes across the stage. I think they're laughing at the fact that both of them are hitting the single one regularly.
Yeah, it's...
140.
Well, there was nothing wrong. The breeze didn't upset those 3 darts from Lewis. Yeah, you've got to stay focused, though. You know, Michael Van Gerwen is not laughing and joking. Just being a little bit off the mark is going to cost you legs.
Double 9.
74.
So a chance for Van Gerwen. Well, he's going bull for tops. Double 10 will do instead.
80.
Well, they both had darts on the wire to win the opening leg.
Well, now Adrian Lewis needs the 1. Now the double 4 to hold on to this first leg. Can't afford to start missing against this man Van Gerwen. He does not let people off at the moment. That's why he's the world number 1, because that double 5 proves it.
Well, a scrappy opening leg, wasn't it? Could be a very important leg to win, though, for Michael Van Gerwen to break early on.
84.
These two clashed in the semi-final here in Dubai 12 months ago. Van Gerwen, the winner, of course, 11-7, the score on that occasion. Well, no range, no rhythm, no consistency from either player so far. That will come.
Yeah, both players just having to step back at times. Brilliant crowd here in the tennis centre here in Dubai.
100.
And certainly witnessing some pretty good darts and some mediocre ones, we have to say.
140.
Well, that's better from Lewis. He's got to get this leg back straight away. It's Michael Van Gerwen's game is still, you know, he does get in these runs of 4 or 5 legs on the trot, which are very hard to hold on to. It was a prolific thing of Adrian Lewis's game as well.
59.
Well, they've played some epic games over the years. Some great semi-finals all around the UK and all around Europe as well. And
96. Adrian 120.
never really disappoint, these two, when they get together on a big dart stage. They're not disappointing here. Great strike back from Adrian Lewis. 120 finish, 1 apiece. Things just starting to settle down.
That was a nice 15 dart leg from Lewis.
115.
You normally find in a game like this, you know, when one player plays a little bit mediocre, the other one does as well.
140.
If one of these starts hitting the maximums, you can be sure the other one's going to follow.
Yeah, they'll get going Don't worry about that.
100. $96.
Certainly more deliberate
100.
again with his throwing style.
That'll leave Van Gogh in the 170. That's why the darts are at the 19s from the start. Lewis now needs to set this up, and another one of those would set it up perfectly. Brilliant darts from Lewis. Well, we've seen Anderson do this last night, and Van Gogh, is he going to get a dart? No, a low dart on the treble 20. Well, leg one, Lewis missed loads of darts at a double. On leg three, with the throw, double top. That's two double tops on the trot, 2 out of 2 on the tops.
81.
Well, Michael was a slow starter in his quarter-final against Van Barneveld, 4-1 down. And he came out after the break, back-to-back 11 darters, followed by a 13 darter, 4 180s, and then another 11 darter, another 12 darter, and it was game over.
100.
Yes, that was the second match on the trot that Barney had led Van Gogh, and he led, I think it was 7-4 in the semi-finals of the Premier League.
140.
But certainly it's Lewis who's finding the treble 20s. As yet, no maximums.
60.
But Lewis 4 140s to Van Gerwen's 1. And he's got a chance here to break again. Oh, and that looks so inviting for the third one.
123.
Well, that's unlucky. It was going in. It, just see there, it flicked the barrel. A little bit of trouble here, Van Gerwen,
60.
on his throw. A rueful shake of the head from the world number 1. And Lewis here, 6 darts from 138 to make it 3 legs on the spin. Don't forget, he missed 3 darts to win the opening leg as well.
And Lewis has not hit a treble, so he may only get 1 dart at a double when he returns.
90.
And Van Gerwen's put a bit of pressure on. I'd love to see this first dart go in that treble 20. Well, he's 2 out of 2 on the tops. Is it 3 out of 3? It certainly is.
Wow.
Lewis is certainly the player that's got into his stride a lot quicker. Averages are not brilliant, but Lewis in all categories. He's winning the doubles.
Well, crucially, it's 2 breaks of throw, 3 legs on the spin, but he's broken Van Gerwen twice. And he's throwing here for a 4-1 lead, and Van Gerwen making a similar poor start to his quarter-final against his old mate Barney.
Well, it's interesting. Gary Anderson against Phil Taylor in the previous match couldn't get the first dart up enough. And at the moment, Van Gerwen is having to switch so much to the 19s because the first dart is low. And again, he's having to switch early. The first dart, he just cannot get that in the right position. As I've said so many times, if you're going to miss the treble, you want it on the top wire. But it's on the bottom wire. And where they're standing, it's not so much the barrel that's covering
80.
the treble 20, it's the flight.
There's 60 points on the floor.
136.
Has got himself back in the lag.
47.
But Lewis, it's Lewis's to lose this leg.
100.
Good last dart from Adrian Lewis.
130.
But great response from Van Gerwen. But will he get a shot? Lewis here to take control of this semi-final. Double 16. Wow, great dart from Adrian Lewis. And after losing the opening leg, Lewis has reeled off 4 on the spin. And Michael Van Gerwen is going to have to do it the hard way if he wants to keep hold of this Dubai title. Lewis leads 4-1. Could be loosening.
100.
Yes, in the early match, Taylor against Anderson, he said that Anderson needed to come out in this second session and win it at least 3-2. Van Gerwen finds himself in the same position he did against Barneveld last night. He came out and won it 4-1 and got himself back to 5 legs apiece.
140.
This is where Lewis has got to stay straight, focused.
Well, let's be honest, if anyone can, Michael can get back into this game. In the last 2.5 years, we've seen it so many times. Coming back from desperate situations
140.
to win. Already won 10 titles in 2015, Van Gerwen. Remarkable record.
98. 121.
Well, treble 13 till he double 16, and this will fire him up, and that will do him the world of good. Straight out the break with a 12 darter and a 1-2-1 finish, and well, confidence boost or what?
Well, we talk about Michael Van Gerwen's game when he throws off 3, 4, 5 legs of level 12 darts, and that was a 12 darter. However, that was with the throw. And this is where he needs to find another 12 dart leg to break the Lewis earlier on. The Lewis throw.
Yeah, a lovely switch from Van Gerwen. Disappointment that he felt in losing the Premier League final in London a week ago. Real disappointment. He took it badly.
No, we look at them averages, and we kind of say none of these players are actually playing at the top of their form yet. And yet, it weren't that many years ago, Stuart, that would be incredible averages. That's just the way the standard of the game has gone. As the first 180, and it's in the seventh leg, believe it or not. It goes to Lewis.
Perfect timing
117
from Adrian Lewis. Van Gerwen's waiting. Lewis hasn't missed too much. Apart from the first leg, Adrian Lewis has not missed a dart. Incredible. He missed 3 darts to win the opening leg. And the 5 legs he has won
140
have all been won with his first dart and a double.
He hit 3 double tops on the trot and then opted for the double 16. At the time when he did that, I thought, what is he doing? But he hit that double 16 straight away as well. So Lewis is on a confidence trip on the doubles.
100.
Well, that will win you every game, for sure. It's just that opening leg, 5 out of 5 on the doubles for Adrian Lewis.
140.
He's keeping the same rhythm as he did last night against Bunting as well. The third dart, he's so precise.
Well, it's taken Michael Van Gerwen this long. The 8th leg to hit his first. Maybe an 11 darter for the defending Dubai champion. Bullseye.
Well, it was around this time in the previous match that Phil Taylor took out the 1-2-1 to really get control of that match. Can Lewis now take out the bullseye? No, Taylor did it, Lewis can't.
Well, that would have been a long way back for Van Gerwen, because that would have been another breaker throw. 8-8 for Michael now. Can't afford to miss. Lewis is waiting, and Adrian hasn't missed much. Wow, what a good dart. How important could that prove to be? 5-3 it is. And Van Gerwen stays very much in the race in this semi-final.
Yes, Adi would have been standing
96
behind Van Gerwen, looking over his shoulder, saying, right, come on, give me a little bit of luck here. Van Gerwen was up for the task, and both players now have topped the 100 average. But it's ironic that both players are not really happy with their form with those 100 averages.
They've had some great battles over the years. The head-to-head actually is
77.
fairly emphatically in Van Gerwen's favour. 21-11 in the head-to-head record. But he has it all to do here.
81.
Adrian looking good at the moment. Phil Taylor awaits in the final.
57.
Yes, but a couple of legs are just going off the boil when your opponent, especially when it's Michael Van Gerwen, starts to hit the treble.
59.
All of a sudden, that command can certainly go. Van Gerwen's not punishing any bad score of Lewis at the moment.
Well, we mentioned in the first semi-final about Gary Anderson's lack of scoring consistency, and that was a lot of the problem in his defeat to Taylor. Well, the same can be said here for Michael. Just hasn't been scoring heavily enough, and you can see how frustrated Van Gerwen is getting. Adrian Lewis would have made a little mental note of that as well. Shake of the head from Van Gerwen as well.
Well, he could get 6 starts from here, Lewis. He isn't going to take it out. Well, maybe double 16.
Yeah, what a finish this would be. And he wasn't far away.
115. 141.
141 for Van Gerwen.
65. Adrian requires 16.
So double leg to maintain the 3-leg advantage. Important dart. Well, just as Michael Van Gerwen won the last leg, last dart in hand. Adrian Lewis, what a good dart that was on double 4.
And he took his time, Stuart.
Yeah.
You know, the Adrian Lewis of as long as we've known him, you know, he's them switches very quickly. And certainly, it's a bit of a different
60.
Lewis we're seeing last night and this evening.
Again, a little shake of the head from Michael Van Gerwen, frustration evident.
60.
It's not happening, is it?
No, and what Adie's got to do, he's got to make sure he makes hay while the sun is shining here. We keep talking, he used the word punish. And certainly Adie Lewis, his second maximum. He's got a little edge in this game, and it is on the Van Gerwen throw.
140.
Well, Adie still may get 6 darts from this 201, and it would be a breaker throw. 1 treble will do him, but he needs to find that treble. Just switch into the 19s, and he's found it. So pressure on the 106 for Van Gerwen to hold his throw.
Double 16. And Michael Van Gerwen does hold his throw. Great 106 finish, and very much keeps in this semi-final. But you've flashed down telling me that it's the 7th time that Van Gerwen and Lewis have clashed in a TV semi-final. We remember that magnificent game at Blackpool in the World Match Play. Go down as one of the best ever. 2013,
100.
Lewis won, and of course that 6-0 World Championship semi-final thrashing Van Gerwen handed out. We went for the ball double 16,
102.
but they never failed to disappoint. Always good.
It's ironic they've never met in a major final though. Plenty of semis.
40.
So Van Gerwen for a 13 dart leg. Maybe it'll be 14. 14 it is. 11, 14, and we're at 6 apiece. But Adrian Lewis does not need to panic. All he's got to do, hold on to his throw, and he will be in that final.
140.
Well, Van Gerwen's won the last 3 legs. 106 checkout, 11 darter, then another maximum and a 14 darter.
121.
And I just think he also, noticeable to me, Rob, that he's trying to just pick up the pace, just speed proceedings up a little.
134.
Well, he does like it fast and furious. I have to say, the Adrian Lewis normally likes it as well, but Lewis is keeping the same pace all the time. He's not even rushing to pull out the darts, he's just keeping nice and calm. See, look at that dart. I mean, it was a little bit quicker than normal, and ironically he's gone and missed. But surely he's going to wrap this leg up to stop the rot. 3 legs on the trot for Van Gerwen. So 6 darts from here. Just don't miss big numbers and give yourself 2 darts when you return if you have to.
58.
Yeah, 140 just to put pressure on. Well, 160 to put pressure on. But will he get a dart? Double 10 is what Van Gerwen's waiting on. And he won't get a dart. Really, really important that. Van Gerwen led in the first leg of this semi-final, but Lewis has been in front the whole way.
93.
Really important dart that was.
Extremely important. It meant that Lewis held on to his throat, keep command in the game.
140.
The pressure. And we see, I know I keep saying it, that rhythm of Lewis is as good as I've ever seen it. I'm sure if he keeps that throughout the year,
60.
he will be in contention in a lot more semis and perhaps finals.
Yeah, and he's got the darts here effectively as well on the Van Gerwen throw. Can he make it pay after a poor visit from
58.
Van Gerwen? No, he can't. So Michael, who's been scrambling and scrapping, hasn't he?
It was the perfect time to fire in a 140 from Lewis.
100.
You could look at the 19s, 303. Looking for 133 to leave the 170. And he's not going to do that, so he might switch up for the treble 20.
98.
And he's caught the treble 20. So still a little advantage, a lot easier to get home from 205 with 6, although this will certainly help Van Gerwen. His 3rd maximum of the match. But Lewis will realise that Van Gerwen may only get 1 dart at a double, so he needs to put in a big score himself, 60. And that is not big enough.
Well, we were asking for a response from Michael Van Gerwen, and he has responded.
30 seconds. Continuing for 145.
Well, I don't know where that one went. Treble 15. Oh, it's just on the inside.
Yeah, I think it was a
129.
double 16.
Requires 32.
And he can't afford to miss this time. Look at Lewis waiting.
3
out of 4 now on double 16 for Michael Van Gerwen. It's 7 apiece. Are we going the distance?
60.
And that opens the door for Van Gerwen. Wouldn't Van Gerwen like to see a nice little 12 dart leg? It looks good for another treble.
100.
Punished him, but not a haymaker.
Well, he's certainly upped his game. Had to and has.
81. $90.
I'm sure Phil Taylor will be relaxing, just throwing a few darts, waiting to see who'll be playing in the final.
140.
I actually think that the advantage going into a final on a day like this is with the person who wins the second semi-final.
57.
We shall see.
Yes, it is you. You are on TV. Yeah, you're possibly right, Stuart, because 20 minutes after this semi-final, the final will, around about 20 minutes will take place, and you're still on a high. Well, Phil would have gone into the practice room, the adrenaline would have gone, so then he's got to build it back up again for the final. So Shanghai on the 20s, and he's going to get 6 darts from here. So, as I say again, don't miss the big number 80. Well, he's going to get a dart at double top, and he loves this in this game.
100.
He will be back. Business end of this semi-final. Lewis here
100.
looking to
Adrian
edge
20.
back in front. That's the perfect guide. And that's why. And again, last dart in hand. Lewis leads again. 8-7 as we approach the finishing line.
You're right, last
57.
dart in hand goes in the double. And sometimes when you keep doing that, you can wear your opponent down. Because you do stand behind your opponent, go, give me a break, and then breaks never come. Four 180s now for Van Gerwen. What a response from Lewis.
140.
Back-to-back 180s.
140.
Well, that'll do. It's all about winning the leg. Keeping the pressure. Chasing Michael Van Gerwen. He was chasing Van Barneveld
78.
in the quarter-final against Van Barneveld. He eventually went ahead in the 17th leg. The 17th leg with a break of throw. I wonder whether that will happen again
44.
in the semi-final. We shall see.
Well, that 4 could be costly here. If Lady can find another one of those trebles, oh, this would be pressure. Oh, that is pressure from Adrian Lewis. And now Van Gerwen finds himself in a position that he's got to take out the 80. Now it's double 10. Oh, chasing up to the 5s, and he's missed. What a chance for Lewis to break the throw, and what a time to do it.
The pressure of the 180 was telling. Adrian Lewis, double 8. Biggest dart of the semi-final. Well, what a chance for Lewis. Can Van Gerwen rescue the leg? Double 2. And he has. For the 180 from Adrian Lewis. Put the pressure on for those 2 missed darts at double for a break of throw and a 9-7 lead. Will we
140.
be looking at those 2 misses come the end of this semi-final, I wonder?
Again, I couldn't understand. I mean, A.D. Lewis's favourite double is double top. And yeah, certainly those checkouts have kept Van Gerwen in this game. 8 out of 16, 50%.
60.
I couldn't understand that, Stuart. He loves that double top, does A.D. And he opted for the 16s. I understand people will say, well, a double is a double. Everyone's got their favourite.
100.
Best of 5 for a place in the final
100.
is what it comes down to between the world number 1, Michael Van Gerwen, and the world number 4, Adrian Lewis.
60.
Oh, that could be painful for Lewis.
Well, two big trebles on this visit from Van Gerwen.
How many times do we see one player get led off and then comes up and wins the next leg? And this could happen. That is absolutely brilliant darts from Van Gerwen.
Fantastic. Darts of a champion. But look at this from Lewis. Darts of a champion. Oh, what a great effort. But can Van Gerwen go ahead here for the first time since the first leg of the semi-final? And he can. And yet again, it's the 17th leg, as it was against Raven Van Barneveld in the quarterfinals. Van Gerwen breaks Lewis, who gave it a great go at that 1-4-1. But Michael Van Gerwen now is looking every bit the world number 1.
Well, Adrian Lewis missed 2 darts in the previous leg to break. Lewis back-to-back with Van Gerwen on the maximums. He had 2 darts in the previous leg to break Van Gerwen, and then 1 dart to hold on to his throw.
Yep.
I mean, he could be sitting there ready to wrap this game up. It's the pressure.
180.
The early part of the game is a lot easier to hit the doubles, but when you get to the business end, they seem to matter most.
The margin
57.
of error in games like this is minute, as we've seen.
Well, again at crucial times, Adi has missed the trebles. So Van Gerwen could get 6 darts from here to hold on to that throw. Treble 18. Well, he said to Adi, I don't think you're going to take this out. Very unusual for Michael Van Gerwen to do that.
Well, the gamble pays off for Michael Van Gerwen. Now he's got to finish the job.
43.
Now he's got to win the leg.
32.
Double 16. Had to move across. Well, that's awkward.
No score.
That's awkward.
Oh, Adrian Lewis' previous visit, he wished he'd have hit a treble. Now this is make or break for Adrian Lewis. Oh, and he's hit the treble 1. The only thing on the dartboard that cannot give you a check out.
Well, so frustrating for Adrian.
70.
Let off
Michael
for Van Gerwen.
32.
He'll try again at double 16. 10-8, the defending champion is 1 leg away from a place in the final. Don't forget that Lewis was 4-1, 6-3 in front.
However, he was in the same sort of position against Stephen Bunting, finding himself 2 legs away.
Yeah, he was 9-7 down.
Yes, he was.
He had to win the last 3, and that's what he did.
And that's what he's got to do here.
Brilliant. 6-1-18 for Michael Van Gerwen. Adrian Lewis has it all to do.
100.
Well, you have to say, Adi's had his chances in this match. Those 2 darts,
59.
1 at 16, 1 at 8 to break the throw. Now, perhaps are going to prove crucial to this match.
139.
Well, there may be a twist or 2 to come. Adrian Lewis wins this leg.
140.
Got a chance to break.
Adrian requires 62.
1 big double and only 1 dart. Tops for Adrian. Under pressure, that was magnificent from Adrian Lewis. Stays in the semi-final, stays in the tournament. But now Van Gerwen has the darts and the pressure's on him
57.
because he's failed to hit a treble with his first visit. Adrian, 9-7 down to Bunting, had to win the last 3 legs. 10-8 down to Van Gerwen, the same equation.
Well, we've seen some brilliant legs over the years from Adrian Lewis, and he really needs to call on one of those legs now. Oh, a little bit of a rush start there and a missed big number. So Adi needs to follow.
Well, Lewis, class.
Well, he's actually done exactly what he needed to do.
Well, he's piled the pressure on Michael here.
Well, he's got the advantage back, Stu. He's going to get the first 6 darts from 2-2-4. But he mustn't have a visit without a treble. Needs to find it.
60.
And fails to do so. And how many times have we seen Van Gerwen far in a big score here? Treble 18. Oh, he's brilliant. Absolutely.
Absolutely
First class.
magnificent. 174 from Michael van Gerwen. That was sensational. And van Gerwen now on the verge of victory. Those 3 darts from van Gerwen encapsulating why he is the world number 1 at the moment. But Adrian with bull to stay in the hunt. But now Michael looking at tops for a place in the final. And van Gerwen does it in an absolute thriller. The 174, the set-up shot from Michael van Gerwen. And the defending Dubai champion is still very much in the mix to win it for a 3rd consecutive year. He was 4-1 down, he was 6-3 down. Adrian Lewis came so close.
Wait a minute. Before you click away, I want you to subscribe, like, comment, hell, even dislike if you want to. At least do something before you get out of here.